So, a very warm welcome on behalf of the UK Asian Film Festival and its 2021 edition. This year's theme, which is Ray of Hope, has been a very fitting, especially during the difficult pandemic times which we find ourselves faced with. The COVID pandemic has shown many of us to introspect, and many of us, like myself, have rediscovered the power of music in providing a healing balm for the sadness which we unfortunately have to experience due to this wider pandemic. Tongues on Fire, the organizers of the UK Asian Film Festival, started a weekly Antakshari group online, which I took forward. And I am delighted to say that over the last year, it has grown like wildfire. And its a dedicated group of people have been joining my Antakshari, which I run on a weekly basis every Saturday, to sing their hearts out and get the feel good factor back into their lives. It is especially exciting for me that we are able to invite our group of dedicated Antakshari singers to this sing along with the singing sensation Gargi Banerjee, who's very kindly agreed to join us all the way from India. So a big welcome to Gargi ji. Today, instead of the traditional Antakshari, we are going to be having a sing-along based on the Ray of Hope theme. And we've asked each of the participants today to prepare a song with that theme in mind. So we will go around and ask each person to introduce themselves and sing a stanza of their chosen song. And we will have the wonderful opportunity to hear Gargi ji also sing and provide her priceless input into our singing. And with that, I'd just like to welcome Ash Mittal, who will introduce himself as well as Gargiji to today's sing-along. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Bobby. Hello, everyone. I'm Ashish Mittal. I would first like to thank Pushpinderji and Aman for giving me the chance to participate in this wonderful musical event. You know, for me personally, music is not just a hobby, it's a passion, it's become a way of life. What started with me taking some vocal lessons a few years ago has turned into a wonderful journey of fun and discovery, and I've met many wonderful people. I would like to now introduce you to the star of our show, my music teacher and of course my very dear friend, Dr. Gargi Banerjee. Gargi ji comes from a musical family. She's one of the most celebrated and highly regarded singers in all of Jaipur. As you will soon find out yourselves, she's an immensely talented, classically trained singer who has performed across a variety of different platforms. She's sung on stage and recorded for All India Radio. Now she's based in Delhi. She has set up a musical school, Musical Vibgyor Academy, where she teaches students of all ages and abilities. And for the past 12 months since the pandemic, she's successfully transitioned this musical teaching business online. And so for those of you who may be interested in attending online classes with Gargiji, you can email her at dr.gargibanerjee05@gmail.com. All ages and abilities are welcome, and group and online, and so one-to-one lessons are available. So Gargiji, thank you so much for being here with us today. It's a real pleasure, and I echo the words that Bobby G has just said. We are all really looking forward to hearing you sing and looking forward to picking up a few tips as well. Over to you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Ashish ji, for your lovely words. It was amazing. It's so nice to meet you all here. So, I think music is something we all relate to. It's just like soulful art that comes from inside. So I thank Pushpinder ji, Aman, and the UK AFF team who made this Ray of Hope theme possible for us. It's a wonderful event, and hopefully we are going to enjoy it. Music is the best way to keep ourselves motivated. I was born into a musical family and started my singing career as a singer or a starter at the age of 6 years. So I learned how to play tanpura. It was all manual that time. I had to sit and play the tanpura, and the strings, 4 strings I had to relate to. And then it goes on. We always need to understand that like our body, musical vocal cords, it's very important to have exercises for the vocal cords also. like sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. In Indian music, everything is focused on the 7 swaras. Not 7 exactly, these are 12. 7 are original and 5 are Vikrit, that we call flat notes. So our Rag Ragini are based on all these 12 swaras. So technically speaking, when we are doing these practices with Saregama and all the combinations that we call Alankar or Palta, it makes our pitch, our vocal cords, and the sweetness more enhanced, the voice more enhanced, and the quality improves. So everyone who loves music needs to be trained in Indian classical some or the other way. So I just started my journey in my school. Like I was in Maharani Gayatri Devi school. So I had an opportunity to meet Rajmata Gayatri Devi ji many a times during my school stage performances. So it was an honor, really. It was great meeting her. Standing beside her was just wonderful. So then I did my master's and then I did my doctorate in music. I was into Saregamapa, ZTV Saregamapa show. I was a participant there. I'd spent my 20 to 25 days there. And later on, I was just busy with my studies and all. Couldn't any way participate in any reality shows. So later on, my passion was to teach. So I was having my stage performances. I was learning. And with that, my teachers used to send me, you go and teach this person, you go and teach that person. So the journey of music is amazing. You tend to meet people, you tend to know people, all the music lovers. It's not you are learning or they are learning, it's all musical. Everyone loves music. They are one. I think so. It's just like I am learning, I am giving my classes. So the person who is learning is also a learned person now. He knows music, she knows music. So music is universal. So now, like I'll be singing a song for you all. Kind of it's a hope that we all have during these COVID times, that we all pass this time very soon and it all gets cozy and everything, we get back to our lives. So song for you all. सिलसिला ये चाहत का न मैंने बुझने दिया हो सिलसिला ये चाहत का न मैंने बुझने दिया ओ पिया ये दिया ना बुझा है ना बुझेगा मेरी चाहत का दिया मेरे पिया अब आजा रे मेरे पिया हो मेरे पिया अब आजा रे मेरे पिया इस दिल संग जल रहा मेरा रोम 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 और जिया अब आजा रे मेरे पिया हो मेरे पिया अब आजा रे मेरे पिया. So by God's grace and elderly blessings, thank you. I started my own academy that's situated in Delhi and Gurgaon. That's called Musical Victory Academy. I'm teaching more than 35 students in India right now and abroad also. I'm having students from Australia, Germany, and definitely Ashish ji. I hope he is doing well actually. He has learned, he is so passionate about music. It's wonderful. So that's my journey of music, my learning, my teaching, and it's all about music. For me, music is a soulful art that I just relate to, and I just love all the people who think that music is the best thing they can do for themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Gargi ji. That was absolutely lovely to hear, and just to have an insight into your background as well. And of course, wonderful to hear you sing. So thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Mayuk. who will be singing and telling us his song choice on the Ray of Hope theme. So over to you, Mayuk.
Thanks, Aman. So I'm Mayuk, joining from London. So the song I have chosen is very apt for today. It feels like it's a sunny Sunday in London, and also very apt for the times we're going through. Last 15 months or so, we are under lockdown in UK, across the world as well. And I really, really hope with this song that we are free soon and we can go and meet our friends, family, loved ones as early as possible. So with that, I'll start my song. Okay. क्या मौसम है आ है दीवाने दिल अरे चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए आ चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए कोई हमदम है आ आ चाहत के काबिल तो किस लिए हम संभल जाए चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए झूम के जब जब कभी दो दिल गाते हैं चार कदम चलते हैं फिर खो जाते हैं है ऐसा है तो खो जाने दो मुझको भी आज ये क्या गम है आ आ दो पल को राही अरे मिल जाए बहल जाए चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए okay with
Hello,
that
Mayushi. It's wonderful hearing you. You
thank you
have what we call peaceful voice. The notes are very straight, like we even put straight notes. Some kind of peacefulness we give. Like it's very nice.
thank you
Yeah.
um I think I can ask a question as well to you
Yes, yes,
so
absolutely.
yeah so usually, it is a question which is haunting me for quite a while. We usually hear that, if you're trained in Indian classical, you cannot sing or should not sing or cannot do justice to other genre of music like jazz or blues. If you sing country, you probably cannot do justice to pop, for example. So my question is that really a true thing or a myth, or anyone can sing anything?
See, for me, anyone can sing anything, definitely, but everything needs practice. Everything. You can sing anything of your choice. It's not that you have to sing Indian classical only, or bhajan, or jazz, or anything. It's your choice. It's your life. It's your choice. But what makes its importance is you have to practice. Whatever you want to sing, you have to learn it first.
Yeah.
So there's no conflict between like you have to learn Indian classical to sing jazz or country. But yes, whatever you are singing, you have to learn that. So for me, the belief is practice makes a man perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Mayuk. That was lovely. Thank you, Gargi. Okay, I'd like to now go on to Meeta, please.
Hi, Thank you very much for this opportunity to Bobby ji, Pushpinder ji, and Aman. That I'm not a trained singer, but I've been singing since teenage years, and I love Geeta Dutt's songs. She's a very versatile singer. So my song is from the film Bhai Bhai, which is a 1956 film, and it goes. Ha 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 ah ha 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 ऐ दिल मुझे बता दे तू किस पे आ गया है वो कौन है जो आकर ख्वाबों पे छा गया है ऐ दिल मुझे बता दे तू किस पे आ गया है वो कौन है जो आकर ख्वाबों पे छा गया है मस्ती भरा तराना क्यों रात गा रही है आंखों में नींद आकर क्यों दूर जा रही है मस्ती भरा तराना क्यों रात गा रही है आंखों में नींद आकर क्यों दूर जा रही है दिल में कोई सितमगर अरमा जगा गया है वो कौन है जो आकर ख्वाबों पे छा गया है ऐ दिल मुझे बता दे तू किस पे आ गया है वो कौन है जो आकर ख्वाबों पे छा गया है And my question to you, Gargi ji, would be, I also write. I'm also, I write shairis and poetries. So I tend to go on the emotions of the songs and words, rather than the rhythm. I'm not, taught music, but my daughter is a choreographer and musician. She finds faults in, you should be controlling your vocal cords and all that. So I'm just wondering how to keep the balance between words, emotions, and the rhythm.
Hi, Meeta ji. It was
Hi.
a nice song.
Thanks.
So, as I told you, not trained. But see, we all are gifted. That's why we are singing.
Yeah.
But when we get trained, we become singers. We become performers, basically. So, practice is very important. Like everybody, that is why the Guru Shishya Parampara is always there. Because we need practice for our vocal cords and everything. Like the pitch, the range, the sweetness, everything. So slightest of pitch change, everybody gets to know, yes, there's a pitch change. So we need to struggle with that also. So practice is the best way. Like your question says, when you are a poet, right? So see, a poet, like if you have seen Meenu Bakshiji's song is there, भुलाने में जिनको जमाने लगे हैं, मुझे अब वो याद आने लगे हैं. So somewhat Meenu Bakshiji was sitting there and she was speaking with all her efforts, with all her beauty, everything. She had emotions and all. But when it came to singing, there was musicians, there was sur, lay, tal, everything. So we just cannot express our things with just saying. Yes, we can definitely. But if you are wanting it to be a song, then you definitely have to get into that song. You have to sing that song according to the music that has been composed for it. See, it's very important when we have a composition. That is why everyone has a different job. There's a composer, there is an instrumentalist, there's a singer, there's a production one. So everyone is working. There's a lyricist. The most important thing is lyrics. Definitely, we all agree to it. Because na 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 karke we cannot sing. We need poem for that. We need lyrics for that. But when we have that lyrics with us, then we need a music composer who tends to make that song, and it like it's a song. Then it's a song. It's just not a poem. It's a song. So then you have to. And you sang my one of the favorite singers number, Geeta ji. So I used to sing my during my childhood. So definitely I would want to sing a song from her movie. That's ilme हरी पिया हुई तेरी जीत रे काहे का झगड़ा बालम नई नई प्रीत रे मैं हरी पिया बाबूजी धीरे चलना प्यार में जरा संभलना हाँ बड़े धोखे हैं बड़े धोखे है इस राह में, बाबूजी धीरे चलना, क्यों हो खोए हुए से झुकाए, जैसे जाते हो सब कुछ छुटाए, ये तो बाबूजी पहला कदम है, नजर आते हैं अपने पराए, हाँ बड़े धोखे हैं, see the word, हाँ we are just blowing it out. So it's all beauty
That's
of the
one of my
lyrics.
favorite songs as well.
Yes,
I know that by
it's
heart.
beautiful. It's a good one. She has many songs that are so beautiful. We can sing anytime, anywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you so
question.
much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you so
this
much.
wonderful
Yeah.
performance. Bye. Yes.
Thank you, Meeta. Thank you, Gargi ji. So we'll go to Bobby, I think, next. Gurvinder, if you'd like to go next.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Well, the song I've chosen is from the film Kasme Waade, and the lyrics of the songs are Aati Rahengi Bahare. And why have I chosen this song? I remember the great Raj Kapoor, who said that the show must go on, irrespective of a pandemic or no pandemic or dukh ya sukh, the show must go on and the music must play and the music must go on. And with that in mind, when this pandemic happened, I was, we were all quite upset, and I wanted to have a song which reminded all of us that the show must go on, the music must survive. So here goes. Hey, आती रहेंगी बहारें, हो जाती रहेंगी बहारें, दिल की नजर से दुनिया को देखो, दुनिया सदा ही हंसी है, हो आती रहेंगी बहारें, हो जाती रहेंगी बहारें, दिल की नजर से दुनिया को देखो, दुनिया सदा ही हंसी है, हो आती रहेंगी बहारें, हो जाती रहेंगी बहारें, मैंने तो बस यही मांगी है दुआएं, फूलों की तरह हम सदा मुस्कुराएं, मैंने तो बस यही मांगी है दुआएं, फूलों की तरह हम सदा मुस्कुराएं, गाते रहे यूं खुशियों के गीत, यूं ही जाए बीत जिंदगी, हो आती रहेंगी बहारें, हो जाती रहेंगी बहारें, दिल की नजर से दुनिया को देखो, दुनिया सदा ही हंसी है, हो आती रहेंगी बहारें, हो जाती रहेंगी बहारें, तुमसे है जब जीवन में सहारे, जहां जाए नजरें वही है नजारे, तुमसे है जब जीवन में सहारे, जहां जाए नजरें वही है नजारे, लेके आए हर नई नई बहार, रंग भरा प्यार और खुशी, हो आती रहेंगी बहारें, हो जाती रहेंगी बहारें, दिल की नजर से दुनिया को देखो, दुनिया सदा ही हंसी है, हो आती रहेंगी बहारें, जाती रहेंगी बहारें. Thank you. And my song for Gargi ji, sorry, my question for Gargi ji. Gargi ji, first of all, thank you so much for gracing us. You're a fabulous singer. It's such an honor. Um, I'm a bathroom singer. I've always been a bathroom singer. I love Hindi music. I've grown up on Hindi films. I'm, as the great Saif Ali Khan said, I'm a mango person, aam aadmi. We sing in the shower, we sing in the house, but मेरा गला जो है हमारी फैमिली में काफी वीक है. तो मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ कि आप क्या सजेस्ट करेंगी for someone like me who loves singing, how can I make my गला, क्या अभ्यास कर सकता हूँ जिससे मेरा गला थोड़ा मजबूत बने? Thank you.
Right. So I must tell you, Gurvinder ji, you sang very well. कहीं कहीं पे थोड़ा थोड़ा बस मतलब आप बहुत ज्यादा उसमें इमोशंस में, इट वाज अमेजिंग watching your emotions, that was amazing. So kahin na kahin music is all about emotions also. It's just not our singing. Obviously it adds to our singing, but emotions is the most important thing. Like Meeta ji told that lyrics is very important, it enhances the emotions, right?
Yes.
So very very nicely sung. See, Riyaz, kahin na kahin, if I am Indian classical trained person, so I always suggest Indian classical system, all the technicalities of it. Like अगर आप strengthen के लिए करते हैं, so सा रे, the notes बिल्कुल straight. Those notes are very straight. You have to see that it's not moving. It's just not moving. Like you have to stabilize with your instruction that you give to your voice that yes, you have to straighten. सा रे गा, इसको हम खड़ी गायकी बोलते हैं. So we need to train our voice according to that. Later on, ये सबसे अच्छी चीज होती है for our vocal practice. It can be for anything, for strength करने के लिए, for pitch practice also. So Saregama Padanisa is the ultimate key for every practice. आप pitch की practice करें, you need Saregama. Yes, the technique is different, definitely. आप straightening of notes करें, उसका वही same सारेगामा पधनिसा है. आप मूवमेंट सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज होती है जब हम सॉन्ग गाते हैं. लाइक our voice is not moving to with the tune with the tune of the song. Like God, वेले आया दिल मजबूर क्या कीजे. So we are just moving our voice. It can be straight also. वेले आया दिल मजबूर क्या कीजे. It's very straight. But then we are moving it because वो composition की requirement है. So all the answers I give for सारे गामा पादा निसा. So वही करते रहिए, सब हो जाएगा.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gurvinder, and thank you, Gargi ji. Okay, so just moving on to, is it Pranati and Chaitra? Would you like to both go next?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go first. Okay. I'm Pranati and I'm 17 and I really like singing. I started singing when I was around 6 and I'm trained in Carnatic singing, so yeah. I'll be singing a song called Avara Bhavare. It's like about nature and it's just looking at nature will make it beautiful, life beautiful. Avara Bhavare जो होले गाए फूलों के ये तन पे हवाएं सरसराए. आवारा भंवरे जो होले गाए फूलों के तन पे हवाएं सरसराए. कोयल की कुहू कुहू पपीहे की पीहू पीहू जंगल में जी कर की जाए जाए. नदियाँ में लहरें आए पर गाए चल की जाए. भीगे होठों से हो गुनगुनाए. गाता है साहिल गाता है बहता पानी गाता है ये दिल सुन सारे गामा पदा नि सारे. आवारा भंवरे जो होले होले गाए फूलों के तन पे हवाएं सरसराए. Hey, 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 yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. आए तो सन्नाटा जाए तो टिक टिक करेगा दी सुनो. दूर कहीं गुजरे रे किसी पुल से गूंजी धारी धारी सुनो, संगीत है, संगीत है, संगीत है, संगीत है, मन का संगीत सुनो, बाहों में लेके बच्चा माँ जो गाए हरी गाए, ममता का गीत सुनो, हिलकोरे 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 हिलकोरे, जंगला रे भूमि रागी भैया, हिलकोरे 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 हिलकोरे, जंगला रे भूमि रागी भैया, आवारा भवरे जो होले होले गाए, फूलों के तन पे हवाएं सरसराए, कोयल की कुहू कुहू, पपीहे की पीहू पीहू, जंगल में चींकर की चाय चाय, नदिया में लहरें आए, बलगाई चल के जाए, भीगे होठों से हो गुनगुनाए, गाता है साहिल, गाता है बहता पानी, गाता है ये दिल संसारी गामा पदानी सारे, ये कोरे या वो या ये कोरे ये कोरे. Thank you. And my question is, when you first started singing, how was it? How did you kind of keep practicing? And just it is sometimes hard to keep practicing and keep carrying on. What was it for you that motivated you to keep going to becoming such a good singer?
See, when you know, first of all, you sang very well. The factor of Riyaz was showing in your voice. That's very important. All the movements that is required. Somewhat. And the Western touch also, definitely. The touch is also very nice. So, see, what factors like instigate us to continue the singing field is like we are singers, we love music. Whenever we are in love with music, be it a very bad singer, be it a bathroom singer, or a very, very published or well established singer, everyone loves music. The key to like आप क्यों गाना चाह रहे हो, आप क्यों गा रहे हो, क्योंकि आप गा सकते हो, because God has gifted you that voice. जब आप गाना शुरू कर दिए उसके बाद में you just started your practice, ठीक है, practice से you became like a performer. When you become a performer, people appreciate you, they adore you, they take you as a motivation कि yes. So कहीं ना कहीं that is a zeal that we continue music. Music is a passion, music is love. It's just we cannot whosoever is in love with music cannot stay without music. So that's the best courage we have.
Yeah, that's for sure. Thank you very much.
Namaste, Gargi ji, and hello everyone. Yeah, so I'm Chaitra, and yeah, I'm a trained Carnatic singer as well. And I also sing different genres of songs, and I do teach children here. So yeah, the song I have chosen is "Main Zindagi Ka Saath," and this is a very motivating song. There are always ups and downs in life, and the theme is ray of hope. So we should always hope for the best. So that's why I choose this song. मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को दुए में उड़ाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को दुए में उड़ा, बर्बादियों का सोग मनाना फजूल था, बर्बादियों का सोग मनाना फजूल था, बर्बादियों का सोग मना, ना फजूलता मना, ना फजूलता मना, ना फजूलता। बर्बादियों का जश्न मनाता चला गया, बर्बादियों का जश्न मनाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को दुए में उड़ा। थैंक यू। My question is, how do you motivate your students, like in every time to do better? Because I teach children myself, so I would like to get some tips from you.
Yeah, wow, very nicely sung. बहुत अच्छा गाना choose किया you. It's a very motivating song, yes, obviously, and it was very nice song you sang. So motivation, see, students, सबसे बड़ा motivation I think so from nowadays is social media. When my students sees themselves with a video and I'm sending it to their parents and they're singing well, obviously I have to edit also. So all their mistakes and everything I do edit. So that's the first motivation I give to them, that yes, you can sing and you can be on social media. I know being a kid, you are on social media is not good, but somewhat it's kind of motivation because every kid is with his mobile right now. Right. So first motivation is this. So then second motivation is the practice that I keep on giving them. You have to do this, all the homeworks that I give them. And then the ultimatum that yes, you will be singing the last if you don't practice. If I don't see you practice, if I ask your parents that are you practicing or not, and they say no, ma'am, I have to tell them to practice. So then I do call them, I speak to them, and then it's just like an ultimatum that yes, so you have to sing last. All your friends will be singing first. So that's also a motivation that yes, I don't want to be at the back. So see, all kids are equally important to me.
Yeah.
All kids are important. Singing is the most important thing we can teach our children. It's just like हमारे generation को अपनी पीछे की चीजें सीखते हुए आनी चाहिए. Be it Indian classical, Carnatic music, anything. It's not necessary, but कि हम Indian classical ही सिखाएं उनको, because children don't get very motivated with all sare gama pada nisa and everything, but you have to make it very friendly, a very playful activity that always I try with them. It's like an experiment.
For games.
Yes, you have to play games with them. It can be age group of 12. I have seen age group of 14 years, 15 years of kid. They love to play new games with, like I do. Na 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 na. I just do this and they have to guess the song. So this is my motivation that yes, now you have to guess the song. So somewhat children have to play, and music you have to make a playful activity for kids. That's the best motivation you can give.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. I'd like to go to Girish Ji, please, to go next. Thank you.
Namaskar. My humble pranam to you all, to my beautiful divine family. This beautiful journey of music, it's a one we share the love and happiness together. There is nothing bigger than the music. Music is one love, one language, and one family who brings us together. And this is why we are here together. So I would like to say my first thank you to Bobby Ji for giving me this huge platform, and Aman Ji and Pushpinder Ji, they're beautiful, my divine sisters, who gives me so much love and care. And the beautiful family who we are sharing this platform today. And the most important day for all of us today is to be with Didi Ji, Dr. Gargi Ji, amazing. This opportunity I will treasure for my lifetime. So I thank you so much for giving us your love, your kindness, and your blessings. Without the blessing, we cannot be anywhere. And you are truly blessed with Ma Saraswati. And I can see the beautiful Ganapati Gajananda Maharaj sitting beside you. There is nothing riddhi siddhi. जो उसका हाथ है तो फिर कुछ नहीं चाहिए हमको. So I thank you for your blessing and your love. So today I am Girish Jogia from London, but I live in Peterborough now. Enjoying my beautiful life in village. and with this beautiful sunshine. So today I've chosen my song from my hero Rajesh Khanna from Mere Jeevan Sathi. You need the Sathi in your life, and you are the Sathi. And we can create the happiness and love in this world that we are going through today. There is nothing we can do, only we can share the happiness and love. Love, those four letters. It's
Thanks, Girish Ji. Thank you. It'd be great to hear the song now. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a beautiful song. ओ मेरे दिल के चैन, ओ मेरे दिल के चैन, चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए। ओ मेरे दिल के चैन, चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए। अपना ही साया देख के तुम जाने जहाँ शर्मा गए। अभी तो ये पहली मंजिल है, तुम तो अभी से घबरा गए। मेरा क्या होगा सोचो तो जरा, हाय ऐसे ना आहे भरा कीजिए। हो मेरे दिल के चैन, चैन आए मेरे दिल को दुआ कीजिए। हो मेरे दिल के चैन। Thank you.
बहुत बढ़िया. It was awesome.
Thank you.
With lovely vibratos that was behind. It was very nice. इसको हम आंदोलन क्रिया बोलते हैं Indian classical system में. So it was amazing listening to you. Very nice.
Thank you for your blessing. We need your blessing. Everyone has spoken everything about it, and you've given us some beautiful, beautiful blessings, which I think I will treasure them to go forward in my life. So thank you.
Thank you, Girish Ji. Did you have a question, or would you like to request? Gargi Ji, would you like to sing a few
Please.
lines for us before we go on to the next person?
Yes.
Like to hear.
I'm a fan, so I'll be singing a song that was picturized on him. ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए, मुझे दूर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए। ये शाम मस्तानी मदहोश किए जाए, मुझे दूर कोई खींचे तेरी ओर लिए जाए। तू बैठी हो क्यों मेरे पास आती नहीं। अब थोड़ा सा वर्डिंग स्लो हो गई। So over to you, Aman.
Oh, thank you. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, so if we could go to Paurav now, please. Would you like to go next?
Hi, my name is Paurav. Today I'm singing a song which has been an inspiration and motivation for me. At least the first few words of the song, and essentially it says that we should live in present rather than thinking about the past or thinking about or worrying much about the future. So here I go. आने वाला पल जाने वाला है, आने वाला पल जाने वाला है, हो सके तो इसमें जिंदगी बिता दो, पल जो ये जाने वाला है। ओ हो आने वाला पल जाने वाला है, हो सके तो इसमें जिंदगी बिता दो, पल जो ये जाने वाला है। ओ हो एक बार यूं मिली मासूम सी कली एक बार यूं मिली, मासूम सी कली ओ खिलते हुए कहाँ कुछ पास मैं चली, देखा तो यही है ढूंढा तो नहीं है, पल जो ये जाने वाला है, ओ हो आने वाला पल जाने वाला है, हो सके तो इसमें जिंदगी बिता दो, पल जो ये जाने वाला है, ओ हो.
Very nice. We all enjoyed.
Thank
Thank you
Everyone was
for
yes. We all
thank
enjoyed
you.
your song. Very nice.
Thank you.
did you
I had a question.
yeah, I was just going to ask if you had
I
a question. Yeah.
so I have this hobby of singing, but I don't think my voice is that great. So I think Bobby G might have the same question. But is there anything that I can do to improve my voice?
Yes, definitely. Like I always say, it's all Saregama. So for improving a voice, that's the combination with Saregama. Sare ga re ga ma pa dha ni dha ni sa ni dha ni dha ma ga re sa. Not this only. All the alankar that we have with Saregama, you can use to enhance your voice. You can definitely do
Sure.
all the alankars, palta that we say, Sarega, rega ma pa, sare, sarega, rega ma pa, everything. So that will definitely enhance your voice.
Sure.
Strength
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks so much. That was wonderful. Thank you. Can we go on to Haniji, please? I'd like to go next.
Hello and namaste to everybody. Thank you very much for the invitation here. And a big congratulations, of course, to the UK Asian Film Festival for doing such amazing work and bringing these kinds of events to the global audiences. So I just wanted to say a very big thank you to Aman, Pushpinder ji, and of course, Gargi ji, with your wonderful tips and advice that you've been sharing with everyone. Thank you. And Bobby ji for also organizing this event and inviting me here. So today I'm going to be, my name is Hani Kalaria, and I'll be singing a song from an evening in Paris. It's a song called Asman Se Aaya Farishta, and my mom loves Sharmila Tagore. And you know, when you talk about a ray of hope during this COVID-19, a lot of the elderly people are always at home all the time. So this is something to cheer her up. So it's called Asman Se Aaya Farishta. आसमान से आया फरिश्ता प्यार का सबक सिखलाने, दिल में है तस्वीर यार की लाया हूँ वो दिखलाने, कहो प्यार है तुमसे चाचा, ओ कहो प्यार है तुमसे चाचा, सीखो जरा सीखो अंदाज प्यार का हमसे तुम, कर लो हज कर लो इकरार प्यार का हमसे तुम, सीखो जरा सीखो अंदाज प्यार का हमसे तुम, कर लो हज कर लो इकरार प्यार का हमसे तुम, आसमान से आया फरिश्ता प्यार का सबक सिखलाने, दिल में है तस्वीर यार की लाया हूँ वो दिखलाने, कहो प्यार है तुमसे चाचा, ओ कहो प्यार है तुमसे चाचा. There you go. I'm not actually a singer, but I love singing.
It was
So
amazing. We were all enjoying. I can see everyone was enjoying your song. Very nice.
actually, my question to you, Gargi, is this. I'm also a performer myself. So my background is dance and I'm a dance professional. And I always believe that creativity is the best form of mind, body, soul development. So it could be
Yes.
developing talent, developing your confidence, or even enjoying social interaction like this. And my question to you is, if we wanted to give 3 top tips to anyone who is a complete beginner to encourage them to take on singing as one of the ways to develop well-being, you know, like just health and well-being and enjoying. What are the 3 tips that you could share with complete beginners or anyone who enjoys singing?
Yes. See, music is itself a tip because when we love music, we can do anything to music. So first, most importantly for a beginner is start practicing. Whatever. If you have a guru, you don't have a guru, on the radio, on your CD player, your YouTube, just sing a song with it. If you think that the song is going right, the tune is going right with your voice, so then search for a guru. The first guru is YouTube, definitely. That will tell you that where you're standing. What kind of learning do you want? So YouTube, you are playing a song, you think the pitch is not going, the movement is not right. So then you tend to find a guru. So firstly is YouTube. Second is your practice. And third is your love for music, your respect for music. The more you love music, the more you respect music, the better performer you become.
Wow, that's beautiful. And of course, you know, with the health and well-being part, they say that if you're happy, music uplifts the soul. So it releases endorphins in the brain, which makes people have a good, you know, like a feel-good factor. So I would also say to people out there, you know, if you haven't done singing, you should really use this UKAFFF, you know, platform, the messages that they're giving you, and should definitely try out this wonderful singing. Gargi.
That's making a video is very important for everyone. Sing and make a video of yourself. It's very important to see yourself singing. It's the best thing. You will love yourself, you love your singing. So that's very important. So now Sharmila Tagore made me remember one song, and that's my favorite, where Sharmila Tagore is just moving around. But the song is really a favorite of mine. तेरा मुझसे है पहले का नाता कोई, यूं ही नहीं दिल लुभाता कोई, तेरा मुझसे है पहले का नाता कोई, यूं ही नहीं दिल लुभाता कोई, जाने तू या जाने ना, माने तू या माने ना. Thank you.
That was amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you, Honey, for raising some really valid and important points as well. You know, I think it's been a difficult year, and hence the Ray of Hope theme. And I know Gurvinder talked about this at the start as well, that I think music, singing has definitely, from a mental health point of view, it is important. We know that it uplifts the soul, and, you know, I think it's kept us all going, and you know, I think entertainers, performers, musicians, I think the world would be a very terrible place without that industry. So you know, you're all very important to keep the world going in a way, and especially during difficult, tough times like this. So we thank you, you know, for all that you do. And you know, Chaitra as well, you know, with the musical background. And I think, you know, it's fantastic, and it's fantastic to have you all come together on this platform today. Pushpinda did have a question. Would you like to ask a question?
Okay, I was just going to say, when they do alarm, they tend to put their hand on one ear, right? And then kind of go like this. I just wanted to know if there is a scientific reason for this kind of gesture where they actually stop one ear.
Thanks, Pushpinder ji, for such a lovely question. It's a very important one. Whenever I tend to teach a beginner, that's the most important thing I say then, that you have to put one hand or a finger here, that you can listen to yourself. It's done. It was done earlier when there was no, what do we say, people were singing on mic and they were not having equalizers and everything. So they used to put their hands here, the old one that you have seen like this, so they could hear themselves. Monitors were not available that time. So it was the best monitor a person can do. Till now we do. Whenever we have a kiosk on the stage, like there's music and we cannot hear our voice, the best thing we do is to put our hands here so that we can listen. हम बेसुरे नहीं होते. It's most important कि हम गाना गाते गाते बेसुरे नहीं हो जाए. And this is the one thing that saves us from that mismanagement. So that's a more मैंने मेरे लिए सबसे important चीज किसी को भी सुनाने के लिए, that listen to your own voice. That's most important thing. How are you loving your voice? What vibrations it's making? What sounds it's making? Is it sharp? Is it dull? तो ये सब कुछ आप कान पे हाथ रख के ही you can just know it. ये सब कुछ आपको, it's just like a monitor to you. So it's very important to put, being a beginner, to put a hand and you can listen to yourself. You can enjoy your own voice. So main aim पुराने जमाने में भी यही होता था, that they didn't have monitors so that they could listen themselves और वो बेसुरे नहीं हो जाए. और आज भी अगर स्टेज पे कोई so there are many techniques though, but still कुछ जगह पे techniques fail obviously sometimes. So ये सबसे अच्छी technique होती है. But it's a mudra dosh also. Remind you, every time we're doing this is called mudra dosh also. So it's just for a while, not for every time that you're singing and you're doing this. People will say कि ये इमेज रेशमा जी की जैसी आवाज वो हो गई है कि उनको अपनी आवाज भी सुनना और ऊपर भी गाना है. So it's his habit to show like this. This is kind of a picture of a singer कि ये हाथ ऐसे ऊंचा किया और हाथ ऐसे ऊंचा किया और ये singer हो गए. Not like that. It's just for your monitors.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'd like to go to Ashish, please.
Thanks so much, Aman, and thank you for everyone who's been performing so far. When I think of Ray of Hope, I think of Kishore Kumar. It's his energy, his charisma, and it's been really uplifting to me personally in the last 12 months. So I'd like to humbly share a few lines from one of his song. दिलबर मेरे कब तक मुझे ऐसे ही तड़पाओगे, मैं आग दिल में लगा दूंगा वो कि पल में पिघल जाओगे. दिलबर मेरे कब तक मुझे ऐसे ही तड़पाओगे, मैं आग दिल में लगा दूंगा वो कि पल में पिघल जाओगे. एक दिन आएगा प्यार हो जाएगा, ओह मैं आग दिल में लगा दूंगा वो कि पल में पिघल जाओगे. सोचोगे जब मेरे बारे में तन्हाइयों में, गिर जाओगे और भी मेरी परछाइयों में, हो दिल में चल जाएगा प्यार हो जाएगा. दिलबर मेरे कब तक मुझे ऐसे ही तड़पाओगे, मैं आग दिल में लगा दूंगा वो कि पल में पिघल जाओगे.
दिल से मिलेगा तो दिल तो बहकने लगोगे, तुम मेरी बाहों में आके महकने लगोगे. दिल से मिलेगा जो दिल तो बहकने लगोगे, तुम मेरी बाहों में आके महकने लगोगे. होश खो जाएगा प्यार हो जाएगा. दिलबर मेरे कब तक मुझे ऐसे ही तड़पाओगे, मैं आग दिल में लगा दूंगा वो कि पल में पिघल जाओगे. I'm so sorry, Ashiji. I had to sing this song. He was singing it amazingly. So I was very keen to sing this song. Thank you.
You mustn't apologize. In fact, I've been wanting to have the opportunity to sing a duet with you for many a while. So it's great that we finally had the chance. So thank you so much. I just have one question for you, if I may. I have many, but I'll ask one today, which is, I've, of course, during our riyaz, we've come across the situation where some notes are sung straight and some notes are sung with movements. So just want to try and maybe understand, maybe you can demonstrate the difference between a straight note and a note with movements.
Yeah. So see, classical is like many aspects, all technicalities. So this is we call movement exercise. So that sa, if we go straight, sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. So we are tend to moving it. It's just like andolan kriya. So then, if it's for our flexibility of voice, that makes it. So this is kind of exercise that we do for our flexibility movements. So kahin na kahin we have to be very straight. We have to learn to be straight also. But because we are singing commercial songs, like Bollywood songs, they have movements and all. So जब तक आप classical में movements की practice नहीं करेंगे, the voice will not tend to move. आप कितना भी गाना करें, until unless you're very much gifted. माने gifted होते हैं, हम सब gifted हैं. That's why I say कि हम सब यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं. We are all singing because we are all God gifted. But कहीं ना कहीं gift के बाद में हमारे गाने को और better करने के लिए we need to learn things. We need to know the technicalities कि क्या करने से क्या हासिल होगा, किस एक्सरसाइज को करने से हमारे गले में मूवमेंट होगी, किस एक्सरसाइज को करने से सा लेंदी होगा. So सा लेंदी, that's called breathing exercise. What it helps कि आप गाना गाएंगे दिलबर मेरे कब तक मुझे, again and again you need to breathe. So कहीं ना कहीं breathing is very short. So classical teaches you how to strengthen your breathing also. उसको लंबा कैसे करते हैं. So every exercise has a different meaning. But सारे गामा पाधा निसा.
Thank you. That's brilliant. And I know that breathing is something I need to work on. That's wonderful. Thank you. And thank you, Ash, as well. Fantastic. I'd like to go over to Saz now and request her to also to obviously sing, interact with Gargiji, and also share some details about her books that she's recently had published as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your Antakshari group, your singing group. I'm not really a singer. I love music. I love listening to Hindi music, classical music, any music, to be quite honest. So briefly, I'd like to explain, I think Haniji has already mentioned it. For my well-being, in 2018, I had a very severe anxiety and panic attack where I was driving home from work. I had to park up and I couldn't drive my car. I was so much in a state of anxiety. And as part of my recovery process, I started by just listening to songs as much as I could. I couldn't come out of the house. I couldn't get out of that panic state. And one of my counselors suggested that I write my book, which I wrote earlier in 2006, which is a retelling of something that happened to us when our son was born in the 90s. So my books, both this one here and I have this one here, are from song lyrics. So the titles are all from song lyrics. They've got plenty of songs in them because every song that I include in my writing is my ray of hope. So there's a song, it doesn't all have to be Hindi songs. Some of them are Gujarati bhajans and kirtans. Some of them are just wedding songs. Some of them are English pop songs that I grew up with. So the songs uplift me mentally. So whenever I'm in a down, and quite a lot of the time this year with COVID, we have been, songs are what lifts me up. Songs, I sing along to the radio.
not very good. You'll hear my voice and you'll think, oh, what? She doesn't know how to sing. But I thought I'd just tell you what my books are about. So my first book that I wrote was this one, Where Have We Come? And it does come from a song that came into my mind and has come into my mind often when I was writing it. And I'll just explain a little memory of it. We were taking our son out, who was 2 weeks old at the time, from the hospital. As we drove out of the car park, and I've actually written this in my book, and I'm just going to read it briefly. He turns the radio on and switches through the channels until he finds Sunrise Radio. The presenter is hosting in Hindi, and as we pull out of Duquesne Road, Lata Mangeshkar's voice reverberates through the car speakers. Ye kahan aa gaye hum? Where have we come? And I think this is the journey that we were meant to be. So the books are in two parts. The first book, My Heart Sings Your Song, comes from, and again, the title is from the lyrics from Pal Pal Dil Ke Paas from the film Blackmail. And that is of a couple that meet at university in the 80s. They fall in love, and then despite their differences with their family backgrounds, they eventually get married. We then meet the couple 4 years later with Where Have We Come? And this is a retelling of what actually happened to us when our profoundly disabled son was born. And it also tells you about the clash of culture of living in a country that isn't necessarily India, but has got some, people will say things to you that are almost like, well, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Because there's always going to be culture because of my Britishness. And my background is that I regard myself as an Indian, and I'm from the Gujarat originally. My parents are from the Gujarat originally. And but I was born in East Africa. So my Gujarati and my English and my Hindi is all mixed up with Swahili words and all sorts of stuff. So what I'm going to do is just sing a little bit of that piece of song, Ye Kahan Aa Gaye Hum, from the film Silsila. It was sung by Lataji. My voice is not as good as hers. I love her music. I listen to her all the time. Music is by Shiv and Hari, and the lyrics by Javed Akhtar. And here I go. Ye kahan aa gaye hum, ye kahan aa gaye hum, यूं ही साथ साथ चलते तेरे बाहों में ये जानम मेरे जिस्म जान की पगलते तेरे बाहों में ये जानम मेरे जिस्म जा पिघलते ये कहाँ आ गए हम. So that's my song, and that is, my books are available. I'm an indie publisher. I tried to publish my books through the traditional channels, and then I just decided I was going to write it and get it out there. So that's what I've done. So it's available as ebooks, as paperbacks, and you can get them as links on my website, sazvora.com. And again, music, for me and my well-being, is my place to go to. I listen to it all the time. And this time, I'm telling you, I came on here and I was so nervous and anxious. I was thinking, if I get called first, I'm never going to be able to sing this. But because I've been hearing you all sing beautifully, and the music has really helped me relax. And yeah, I can't sing beautifully, but I would love to know from Gargiji, does it uplift her as well in the same sense? Because we've had COVID so far, and it has been really difficult for lots and lots of people. Has your love of music, the fact that you practice up and gives you that serotonin, has it lifted you in this time that we're all going through?
Yes, thanks, As. It was wonderful. It was full of emotions. The song you sang was very nice. Very nice. Yes, definitely. As you know, in COVID times in India, we don't have maids, we don't have anything right now. We're just working and working. I'm having my classes. So kind of when I'm having my classes, I tend to forget that I have to wash the utensils, I have to make food, I have to look after the children. Somewhat gives a motivation to me that yes, I have to sing. I am singing, and it just clicks on. I just forget everything and anything. So it's just my music, it's my classes, it's me. I make videos, I post on YouTube. That's the best thing I do for myself because it's very important that you keep on singing. Singing is the best thing you can do for yourself. It motivates you, it relaxes you, definitely. I am a tutor, I'm a mentor, so I have to work. That's work. But for me, when I am doing something for me, I'm singing a Bollywood song, I'm recording it, I'm looking beautiful, I'm doing my makeup and all, and then I'm just having a video with it. So that for us is just motivation. It's relaxing, definitely. We are not going out, we're just sitting at home. What will we do? But having hairs here and there, working all day around. So that's motivation, that music. If you're singing a song, you have to make a video and you have to look beautiful. So it's all everything is just packed up. So somewhat it's very motivating and very relaxing also for every one of us, including me.
That's fantastic, thank you. Before we conclude, I actually want to ask Gargiji if you have anything prepared or you want to sing or any closing comments. I don't know if you want to, I'm sure we want to all listen to you sing for much longer, but is there anything you want to conclude with or anything you've prepared, anything you'd like to share or do?
Thank you so much, everyone. It was a wonderful evening today. It's for me, it's an evening. I know it's 2 or 3 p.m. there. So now I'm having a night here. So thank you, Pushpinder ji, Aman. It was wonderful. Thank you, Gurvinder ji, Saz ji, everyone here. It's lovely meeting you all, answering all the questions. It kind of ignite me also. Yes, I know these things. I have learned these things, and I can tell you these things. So that's very important learning. I have learned. That's why I can say and I can give my learnings to everyone here. So it's all experience. We all are experiencing something or the other. So I kind of having musical experience. You must. Saz ji is having her book with her, and it's all about her experience that she has written there. So yes, it was a wonderful event. Thanks everyone here. Yes, I would like to sing a song for everyone. So kind of it's a bhajan that we all relate to. ओ पालनहारे निर्गुण और न्यारे तुम्हारे बिन हमरा कौनो नाही हमरी उलझन सुलझाओ भगवन तुम्हारे बिन हमरा कौनो नाही चंदा में तुम ही तो भरे हो चांदनी सूरज में उजाला तुम्ही से ये जीवन है मगन तुम ही तो दिए हो इस तारे भगवन ये जीवन तुम ही ना सवारोगे तो क्या कोई सवारे हो पालनहारे निर्गुण और न्यारे तुम्हारे बिन हमरा कौनो नाही. I think भगवान से ज्यादा कोई भी हमको सहारा नहीं दे सकता अभी. It's all about our God. We remember Him. We pray from Him that हम सब इस चीज से निकल जाएं जल्दी. All the COVID times gets over and we are back to normal, enjoying our Antakshari sessions again. Thank you for having me here. It was a great pleasure to hear you all. Everyone was great. सबने बहुत अच्छा गाया. I just really enjoyed. Thank you so much. Thank you.